Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another retro gaming review. And now I bring you Kickoff 2 by Anco, which was released in 1990 for various formats, but this time on this occasion I'm looking at the Sinclair ZX Spectrum version. Now, as you may know, I wasn't massively impressed with the Spectrum version of the first Kickoff game, which came out a year earlier. It had this rather finished, unpolished feel to it, especially with problems like the lines not continuing right up to the very edge of the playing area, and things like the ball and the players going underneath the painted lines, and it generally being really hard to play tactically because you didn't know where most, if not all of your players were. So let's press C to continue. We'll do a single game, one player. So computer won the toss, they played downwards, so I'm going to be playing up the field. That's the name of our referee. Oh my goodness, it's fast. Whoa. Whoa, this is fast. Ooh, there's actually a bit of aftertouch in this version. Ooh, bloody hell, this is fast. Is that really the best sound effect they could have picked for kicking? It sounds like blooming Pong. Do you dare foul me, you bugger? Oh, this is too fast. Oh, I fouled. Well, at least the... Oh, I think they fouled me, actually. Nice catch, even though it didn't look like he caught it. It just looked like it momentarily froze the game for a... God, it's so fast. Well, at least those players actually look like players this time. The graphics are noticeably better than they were in the first game. But one thing I've noticed, there doesn't seem to be anything telling me where the opponent's got... Oh, yes, there is. There's just a very tiny white mark. It's not quite as prominent as it was in the first game. Where are my players? I can't... No! I don't know who I'm passing to because I don't know where anyone is. Oh, goodness me. It has much the same problem that it's hard to control because, again, the ball doesn't stick to your feet. Oh, blooming hell. I honestly can't help feeling this game runs a bit too fast. Right, goal kick. I don't know where anyone is. Right, they fouled me. It doesn't actually look like they're doing anything. I could have sworn I was facing in the opposite direction to that which I kicked that free kick. That really... What did they do that for? You look, there's definite aftertouch there. That was kicked at a sort of. 33-degree angle from or something akin to it. Right. Why are they so close to me? What? I didn't foul them. Again, this has the same problem that the other kickoff versions did. I didn't do that. Again, I didn't do that. It's doing sliding tackles all by itself again, just like the first game does. Well, at least I've noticed that there's none of this running underneath the white lines. Or hey, look at scrolling. It can't keep up. Look at this. I've got no idea where the ball was. This is ridiculous. It's too fast for its own good, and the fact that scrolling couldn't keep up just proves it. Oh God, I don't know where anyone is until it's too late. Injury time. Right, that's their throw-in. I did kick that off. Right, half-time. Select tactics. 4-3-3, I think. Continue. Why isn't there a circle going around the centre? What? Oh, goodness me. Oh, bounced off the post. Oh, what? They've scored. Couldn't they have made a bit more of a deal about that? That was even less of a deal than the previous game did. Literally just saying goal. Again, can't they have some kind of white noise of celebration, or just anything that's a bit more than just the word goal, and then it just quickly cuts to the kickoff from the opposing team? That just makes the whole experience seem really unsatisfying. Oh, blast corner. Oh, I don't know where anyone is. Why can't they be... See, look, again, the scrolling can barely keep up. Oh, goodness. Where are my players? Those sound effects are pathetic. Oh, God. See, look, again. Oh, God. This game's just unplayable. Oh, flipping hell. Oh, no. I'm really not enjoying this particularly much. I mean, it's one thing to be fast and smooth, and it is fast and it is smooth, but the problem is it's unplayable, and the scrolling can't keep up because it's too fast. And unlike the 16-bit versions, there is absolutely no bloody scanner to give you an idea of where everyone is on the pitch. Just over. Where were my players? I'm taking goal kicks blind. This is absolutely ridiculous. And again, the scrolling can barely keep up. Oh, I don't know where any... Oh, I got a yellow card just then. That I admit I did try and do a sliding tackle on him. Oh, God. Oh, what? Oh, this is unplayable. If you're up against the computer, you just get absolutely massacred because they know exactly where everything is because it's in their system. Whereas you haven't got a clue where anyone is. Oh, goodness me. Ugh. Oh, I just keep running past them because it's too fast. What? I didn't foul him. I wasn't even facing him. Well, come on, kick it then. Oh, God. Oh, what? It's not always switching to the suitable player. I mean, oh, God. The player I'm controlling has that pretty ugly line by them. Oh, God. I'm really... Oh, what? This is just taking the piss now. Oh, God. This really doesn't work very well. You need a scanner. You need something that tells you where your other players are. Especially when the scrolling can't keep up because the game's too fast. Let me control a more suitable player. It doesn't always do that. I like the way it's got things like aftertouch in it and the like, and for what, according to the instructions, each player has individual stamina levels and that kind of thing, which is also an improvement over the first game. But this is just so unplayable. Oh, what? That better not have been the computer doing it for me. Good, I don't think it... Injury time. Well, I've lost this. That's absolutely massacred me. Right. Well, there you have it. I got absolutely massacred 5-0. Well, that's kickoff 2 for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. And I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I really can't say I enjoyed that at all. It's not as bad as the Gazza's Super Soccer or anything like that, but the biggest problem is it was just so fast and that it was unplayable. So, graphics, definitely an improvement on the first game. At least the lines on the pitch actually went to the very edge of the playing area. It didn't sort of just fizzle out before reaching the borders of the viewable area. And there was none of this nonsense of the balls and players going underneath the painted lines, which also shows that they put a bit more work into the overall polish. Players are quite well animated, 4-frame animation. Well, I suppose it could be more like 3-frame, just that the second one's repeated as if it were the fourth. I can't quite remember now. And Sound is disappointing. I mean, why is it sort of doing early 1980s style pings for even just something as simple as kicking the ball? I mean, what's that all about? Other football games have had something a bit more acceptable, like a dull thud or something like that. But this, it sort of pings like some kind of early Pong game or something. Remember, we're talking about a game that came out in 1990. So those sounds don't really cut it for a game from that late in the Spectrum's support life. And I also find that the sliding tackles don't even look like sliding tackles. It just looks like your players sort of just sliding along on their feet. I mean, it doesn't even look like they're sitting on the floor or anything like that, the way they would be if they were actually doing it. And there's still occasions where the computer seemed to be doing sliding tackles on my behalf all by itself, and I ended up committing a foul or two because of it. I really don't like that, and I really don't know why they kept that in. The whole idea is I'm controlling my players, not the computer. Um, but overall, the problem is the game is just way too fast. Unlike the 16-bit versions, there's no radar scanner showing you where the other players are in relation to you. So you've got even things like set pieces like goal kicks and free kicks you're doing blind, which isn't helpful in the slightest. But the biggest problem is it's too fast. The scrolling can't keep up half the time, and it's just. I mean, you saw that moment when I was absolutely powering the ball up the screen, and both me and the ball went off the screen. So I had absolutely no idea when I was going to be up against the ball, so I could actually change direction without leaving the ball behind. That is ridiculous. It would have been better if they could have just slowed the game's pace down a tad. I mean, scrolling's smooth, but it's just not fast enough. Well, it's either not fast enough or the game's speed itself is too fast. Either way, it doesn't work. So that in turn impacts on its longevity, and I didn't really enjoy that. Funny enough, I actually preferred the from gameplay point of view, the first kickoff. At least it wasn't so fast that it was unplayable. It still wasn't massively playable. It was more. I actually felt like I was more in control in that than I did in this. So no, I didn't really enjoy that very much. So I'm going to give Kickoff 2 on the Spectrum 4 out of 10. Fairly nice presentation, but disappointing sound, and it's unplayable mainly due to the game simply being far too fast and the scrolling not being able to keep up. So, hope you all enjoyed that review. Texie88 out.